very excited because I am talking about a pretty important election happening in Tennessee that you may or may not have heard of. Even though election season has not officially started, there have been special elections happening throughout the year because people are retiring, resigning, things are happening. In Tennessee, in the 7th District, that's Nashville, basically, there is a race between a woman named Aftyn Behn and Matt Van Epps. Now, people are really excited about the special election because Aftyn Behn, who is the Democrat, has a good shot. And so, if you didn't know about this election and you live in the Nashville area, I wanted to share about Aftyn Behn and kind of convince you to go out and vote on December 3rd, which is when the election starts. If you have not heard about election happening in your area, in Tennessee, I wanted to talk about Aftyn Behn and why I think it would be incredible if you voted for her to make change in Washington, to make change in Tennessee. This is my chance to kind of introduce you to Aftyn Behn and kind of talk about why this election is so important. Reading from her website, this is what it says. Aftyn is the leader we need right now. A pissed off social worker, Aftyn has seen firsthand how broken systems fail the very people they're meant to protect. She's now running for Congress after the so-called Big Beautiful Bill passed, a giveaway to the wealthy that codified the largest transfer of wealth from working people to the rich in American history. As a community organizer, she has raised awareness about the closure of rural and public hospitals in Tennessee. She has helped pass federal legislation to rebuild distressed rural and small town economies. In the Tennessee legislature, she's led the fight to eliminate the state's grocery tax and put money back in people's pockets. And she has a track record of winning tough fights in hostile territory, including her recent legal victory protecting your First Amendment right. Every step of the way, she's fought to keep our families safe, standing up to those who siphon wealth from our neighborhoods while stripping away our freedoms. And throughout her career, she's fought to shift power away from corporate special interests and corrupt politicians and put it back where it belongs, in the hands of the communities that make Tennessee and this country strong. As a fellow social worker, obviously I have to fully endorse her because social workers, we are on the fucking ground. We see what the policies and the harm that Washington inflicts on our clients every single day. Social workers are the people that experience the cuts. We are the ones that have to tell people when they do not have enough assistance. We are the ones that are having to hold people's hands when we have to tell them we can't support you this amount like we did last time because of X, Y, and Z, normally because of the politicians. Now more than ever, we need more social workers in Washington because we get it. Like, we fucking get it. That's why I think Rashida Tlaib is one of my favorite politicians, because she was a social worker. And she has worked hands-on with the working class, with people who have needed the support, have needed the policies that she fights for every single day. And that's why Aftyn Behn is vital, and her voice is so necessary to Washington. I think what's really important now more than ever is we are seeing a huge separation between the wealthy and the poor. Middle class does not exist anymore. We are seeing the fact that people are going into bankruptcy to pay for medical bills. Aftyn Behn is anti-APAC. She is pro-Gaza. She is pro-Palestine. She is a DSA member. She is also Medicare for All, which are all incredibly important things. One thing I think is very important, and one thing that I know she stands for, is she's anti-corporations, which we need to see now more than ever, that we're seeing the creation of monopolies that are protected by the government and how they're getting away with so much harm. We see it happening with the data centers that are being created. Some of these data centers that are affecting people's wellness and health, that will be happening in Tennessee. If you live in Nashville, if you live in this area where your special election is happening on December 2nd, I think now more than ever, we need change. We have seen that the oligarchy is taking over the United States. We have seen that The Trump regime does not care about the working class. The Trump regime does not care about anyone but themselves. I mean, the rollbacks on the EPA in and of itself is going to cause so much harm regarding people's health. These are the reasons why we need to have more left-leaning politicians in Congress, in the Senate, because it's going to take centuries to fix what Donald Trump and his Republican goons have done in the past 10 months. We are not even there to the 4 years. And yet it's going to take centuries to fix already. That's why the more lefties, the more people that lean left, the more people who actually give a fuck about you we elect put into Congress, the better. So please go check out Aftyn Behn. She's great. I really like her. You want people who have worked on the ground, and as social workers, we know policy more than people think, actually. And we are more of fighters than people actually give us credit for. And I think that now more than ever, social workers need to stand up and take a rise and take over Congress, because we kind of know what the fuck was going on. We see the impacts. We're right there on the ground. And if we could add another social worker in, that'd be fantastic. Special election day is December 2nd. Please donate if you're able to Aftyn's congressional campaign. Any little amount can help. If we can change one of the reddest areas in America, that would be fucking incredible. Because I'm sorry, I'm tired of the wealthy winning and people who are working their fucking asses off getting just shuffled by and not being taken care of. We need healthcare for all. We need universal healthcare. We need to have free breakfast and lunches for everyone universally around. We need to have people who will get rid of college student loans because they are going to destroy people's lives. We need lefty people. And that's why Aftyn Behn is someone we need to put into Congress. So, yeah, that is my full endorsement.